There you go.
Welcome back to part 34 of Tales of Symphonia, where now we have opening up with Lloyd asking Sheena if she's A-okay after everything that happened, you jerk. So now she has to apologize to Corinne. How was he not strong enough to help? He had a big heart.
He had heart, Sheena.
He could have been a contender. He could have been a contender, Sheena, but now he is a tender. A fried tender.
By the way, you gonna eat that? I'm sorry, that was insincere.
on the plus side, Snake ain't Markor.
Oh, Christ.
And we go right to the Symphonia equivalent of hell.
Don't become a Colette now, Sheena. Oh, no, if you muted, I don't care.
Alrighty. Now we have our next destination of mine. And this is where the elemental cargo shows that it's really not one for the fucking travel. By the way, you're going to notice a bit of a trend here. I forget what button brings up my mini-map. So for a while, you're going to see nothing but me floundering around with the map menu screen like this.
I was wondering what this was for a second, but this just gives you the pinpoint location, or does it have an autopilot?
No, it gives you a pinpoint location.
Okay. With the autopilot's on the fritz, it just keeps continuously running into a wall.
It's more like it's an elemental cargo.
Yeah.
Since I'm here, I may as well explain this. The white crosshairs indicate the place you want to go to. The pink crosshair is you. I hope you like this seafaring music because I get stumped here because I don't have my mini-map. You're looking for the icy forts there on the upper right.
So there is a button to display the mini-map, you just forgot it.
Yeah.
It's not select? Or...
It may be, but if it is, I forget what it is again, so... I find out what button it is, but I don't remember it for a while. Sorry about this, folks.
Lloyd, you're looking at it upside down.
Lloyd tries to drive stick.
And it shows.
It's to the south from where we're at. Or rather, no. Meanwhile, I trigger Small Hope. Small Hope. We finally find our way there.
You know, it's kind of unnerving to see that Tales of Symphonia, a GameCube game later ported to the PS3, has worse draw distance than Final Fantasy VII with the overworld.
True.
I mean, if the frame rate would have to take a hit to draw more of it out, I wouldn't care because, 9 did that.
Yeah.
But, I was able to see where I was fucking going.
I can still see where I'm going in this. I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, everything else gets rendered, so what do I care?
Everything's just getting eaten by the fog again.
Missed.
This ain't no mist continent. Mark hates that song. He hates the world map theme. The world map theme specifically, and I apologize to that because I understand why.
Why?
Because I spent a long time looking for those. There was a time where I went for the friendly creatures as early as I possibly could, and I had some real shitty luck. And back then, that was when me and Mark shared a room, and I hogged the TV up. If I wasn't hogging the TV up with the GameCube and Metroid Prime, I was playing Final Fantasy IX. And he hates that and Ocarina of Time because of that.
Ooh. Anyway, I decided since I landed there that there was a little skit off to the far left that I'm going to go for that skit instead, which also means, ironically enough, I waste time.
You're heading back to the mines.
Now I remember this. I remember to get this guy some potion.
Yeah, I got you that potion.
Meanwhile, he ate the whole thing.
In the bottle?
And the bottle.
God damn.
It doesn't taste like anything. So with that said, he goes back home, which was a prerequisite I'm going to need to do for later.
I'm so sparkly today.
That's actually the effects of the holy bottle, which I gave just to reduce my encounter rate, which I'm going to fucking abuse in the eventual Tales of Destiny playthrough, because that game has a fucking ridiculous encounter rate.
But they're still on the map, though.
They're still,
Oh, does it mix it up?
It mixes it up in dungeons, but the encounter rate's still utterly fucking ridiculous.
Lloyd, what did you do? I can get us out of this.
And somewhere in the middle of all this, Zealous gropes Sheena.
There goes the hole. There goes the second hole.
There goes the third.
And the fourth. I didn't even know we had that. Lloyd, we are actively clipping through the mountainside.
I can make it! I can make it!
You ever seen Galaxy Quest?
Not off. No, what?
No.
I mean, the Tim Allen movie?
The Tim Allen movie, yeah. It's actually a really good movie. I like it. Yeah, they're taking off and they get on the commanding ship and they're taking off and it's like a big triumphant moment and then it just starts slowly shifting to the right and everyone's wondering like you want to maneuver it and then it just spends like a good minute with the ship scraping on the edge of the thing as they take off.
Anyway, there it is! We made it! And with only 50,000 gallon damages.
Which is coming out of Zealous' pocket.
Hey, the man horse got the money.
Yeah, he's got the money. And that's exactly why I elected him.
The Gigolo.
Tethayala base?
Yeah. If the Renegades knew if the Renegades were aware of both Silverron and Tethayala, surely they would have to have a base in one each.
Yeah.
The one thing about the Renegades I don't like from a story perspective is we never know what the fuck they are. Are they really enemies? Are they really friends? I mean, I can understand that with some characters, but with the Renegades, it flips like the side of a coin. Kind of gets irritating at times.
There's no closure on that?
Well, there's closure to it, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
They ultimately side with us, spoiler warning. But it's like, right now, we're again pissing them off.
Yeah, we're just gonna
I think we're only here just... I think we're only bothering with them here, though, just so we can get our re-arts back.
Yeah, we do need to get those back so we can...
Fly.
Yeah, so we can travel.
Fuck yeah.
The boat can only do so much. Unless it can go up mountains.
No.
Can it go up mountains?
Boats? No.
That ain't my boat.
Johnny, not every ship is the Ark.
I'm talking about that boat in Pokemon 2000. I don't know. Forgive me if you haven't seen that movie in like over a decade. I don't blame you. We did a movie commentary on that last year, and that boat goes everywhere, Matt.
Fuck yeah.
Up mountains, upstairs. It survives until the end of the movie.
I've seen Digimon where giant sailboats sailed through sand, so... I mean, not a sailboat, the Titanic. Anyway, this guy's here telling us how re-arts work. Basically, we can easily transfer between the two dimensions with energy between the two. They need to be charged with their own energy, which we can give them a volt, so we can at least fly around.
So volt's our battery.
Volt is our 9-volt battery.
Fuck yeah.
We need to find 3 passcodes. He'll also fully heal you, which is nice.
He took our picture.
And we get the lightning bolt again. And here's the shop. Stock up on those magic lenses. I stock up on Panacea bottles for some reason here. Also, just give me a couple of pineapple gels and mirror. You know what I should have done and realized now in hindsight? I should have hoarded.
We get enough of that later down the road. Your penis needs a break.
Zealous is not willing. His flesh is spongy and bruised.
I gotta rejuvenate this magical penis every once in a while.
And I say tough shit. Because I need healing. Or items. I realized what that was too in that recently. The personal ability. I was like, okay, let's take that off.
Unless you dodge not random encounters.
Yeah, it does.
Dodge encounters.
Right.
Unless you purposely make a U-turn. It's like, no, that wasn't right. I'm sorry. I meant to do this.
I think I mentioned this earlier, but Sheena doesn't really have any standout EX abilities, so I don't really worry about her EX skill set too much.
Is it just because of the way she's set up, or
right.
is that
I also realized a different problem here. My holy bottle has to run out.
Someone help me! I got a case of the sparklies.
I wonder if that's like Tail Series STD.
Well, better that than the bleeding anus.
Oh no, mana! Bleeding anus. That's an STD.
Well, I'm just saying, it could be a repercussion of an STD.
Huh?
I'm just saying it could be a repercussion of an STD. I'm not saying it is.
That suck.
I'm sorry to make you think about that.
Alright.
Anyway, does he just save encounters, bigger stats?
Yeah, pretty much. The big guy's also a klutz. I give for say a workout here since I haven't used her in a bit. The warriors are just clumsy though, so you can easily take them the fuck out easily.
The big guys again still have those slow attacks, but I imagine they pack a punch.
Right. Zealous' current weapon here has an affinity bonus against humans, so I decided to give him that for his dungeon.
Per se, I discovered a compound EX skill.
I should do. What is it she discovered? I don't know. Oh.
You don't go to the pause menu anyway. Yeah, that's nice. I think I'll wear it on my finger.
Here's a new puzzle.
Blocks.
Yeah. Well, blocks with lasers.
Oh, okay. At the very least, it gets an upgrade.
I found me a silver circle, and I slapped it onto my mage. Needless to say, if you walk in the pathway of the lasers, you get stunned. The blocks, if you push them in front of the... Ow!
Ouch.
Not like that. Unfortunately, this also causes me to have to herky-jerk around a bit with this shit.
So you gotta push, walk around it, and pull.
And likewise here, just come up here, push, and you go through.
What are the blue panels indicate?
The blue panels are regenerative blocks. In the event that you blow up your own block, you can easily put the new block will come out of that. Same schmucks, different things. I think the commanders gain a new spell here. I don't let them live long enough to find out what it is.
Which means they aren't that much of a threat. But damn, does this sound painful.
Do not bother us.
Or I'll hit you in the head with my fucking axe. The power of... Oh, okay.
The power of what? One?
God forbid, you know, I had to do this shit in real life and my memory is so bad as it is now. Do you remember the 3 passcodes?
The power of what, though? One? Many?
The power of Logic Base C.
Nintendo?
No. On a Sony console? Sacrilege.
It was a GameCube game first. It was a GameCube game first.
But when you report something to the HD collection or something else, you got to scrape the other traces off. There may be other games that
I
do that,
see your logic, and I raise you one Mega Man 7 on the Anniversary Collection.
What did Mega Man 7 do?
Mega Man 7, in the... I forgot whose stage it was. You can use Rush Search.
Oh, Junkman's?
Yeah, so he can... Was that, yeah, it was Junkman's?
Junkman or Shaman?
One of those two. He can search up a Famicom. He can still do that in the PS2. And
that was the early 90s. This is
Yeah.
the New Age. And New Age plays by different rules, apparently. I just checked over here to see what's up there, and there was nothing, so I gotta pull the block and push it back down. Booyah. I think the theme here. I realize that way may lead toward plot, so I'm gonna go off to the left.
left door leads to plot?
Left.
Top door leads to plot.
Either door could lead to plot. Either way, I'm just here to bust heads. Rabbits annoy the shit out of me. Nothing different, but you know, that whole stun lock shit. It just grabs my tits. Okay, they got Thunderblade. Ow! Plus, they're not bad at physical combat.
Can the sword itself hurt you?
Why did I do this?
Because you hate him and you really want to show that you do.
I realize now I accidentally hit the
Stop
wrong
it. Stop it. He's already dead.
button. Please insert girder. Please insert girder. I'm grossly underutilizing the sword rain text. I'm at this point where it's like, okay, I'm just digging the Hurricane Thrust sword.
Nurse is tier 2.
Nurse is tier 2.
What's tier 3?
Revitalize or resuscitation, I forget the name of it.
Okay.
Big ass range of healing.
What did they trip you and perform CPR? Or?
No.
Oh, okay.
A big blue fuck off circle appears below your feet and heals you big time. The power of the star is love and peace. I would have totally loved the Trigon reference. The lift has been engaged, so now it goes all the way up there, which we're gonna use later.
Oh, one guy going to computer has been. Yeah, you better run.
Ow! Oh, that's not happening.
Oh, back for more, huh?
After dealing with old tough guy there.
You gotta deactivate those lasers to get those chests, man.
I like the way I do it. think for some reason I have to bring the lift back down. If it's burnt and I waste time showing this off, it means you can't do anything. It's done.
Yeah, not doing anything. It's kind of stuck in an oscillating jam.
Oh, Christ. Hopefully I'm going to use that again. Here I realize, dope, and then I push it up, and then over.
Pulling or pushing requires you to be at the center of the face.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't, like, stand at the very edge.
You can't do it at the corner.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just turn it.
Yeah, right? I decided to feed Zealous a pineapple gel and myself a melange gel to keep us going.
Time for a snack.
It did. Who hates gels? This puzzle is a pain if you're going for... This room's kind of a pain at first sometimes because, like I said with the lightning temple, sometimes I never remember the layout to this one. So it's like I waste some time fucking up.
Did you do test playthroughs at all? Or did you just pretty much gun it?
I think I gunned it. No, wait. The first time I did a test playthrough.
Yeah.
Then I got irritated and I just, like, tried to figure it out and then I did it right the real.
This is bullshit.
Huh?
Like, this is bullshit.
It was a bullshit. Dude, you see how much fucking time I should have wasted? I almost gave up. I was like, how did I solve this again? You can't go that way. Despite my past me efforts to try. I realize I'm also running out of ingredients, so it's back to cheese.
Guys, we're eating toast. Oh.
Toast.
3-day milk. Yeah.
You need milk for toast?
No, 3-day old milk.
Oh.
Whatever, we're gonna manage.
We'll purify it.
Just boil it.
Yeah, mana. Does boiling it really work?
Boiling removes bacteria on some things. I don't think it helps with milk.
It shouldn't help with milk. Anyway. First things first. I was gathering a look at my surroundings there.
Isn't that what you have to do with seawater?
Yeah, seawater, you have to boil
it
the bacteria and shit out of it before it's drinkable.
Yeah.
That being a key theme of Survivor in Africa. And before any of you get the wrong idea, Survivor, the African edition.
Yeah, I knew.
And before any of you out there also get the other wrong idea, it was a game show in which 15 contestants were hurled off to Africa to survive. Nothing to do with, you know, surviving in Africa or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know why I have to feel like I have to constantly justify myself with that, but there's going to be...
Because you're paranoid.
Yeah, people take it the wrong way nowadays. Yeah. Alright.
But at the very least, now you know that boiling salt water makes it normal. By normal, I mean drinkable.
Yeah.
That wasn't racist.
Alright, I gained lavender, which is very helpful for me, because I boost up another stat by 1, but I'm going to wait until I get, like, the, I'm going to wait until I get the other variable, which allows me to up it by 3. You're going to pull this block out to... I think I pulled it a little too far there. Oh, pest, Matt, what are you doing? I get the idea here. I think I get the idea here. Come on, Matt, you know what you're doing. No, you don't. Matt, what are you doing? No!
So what do you say when you get that moment? Do you say, I got it, Eureka, Boondava?
Fuck!
Fuck.
Now I know what I'm doing.
Oh, I was dumb.
Now I remember what I'm doing. Sorry, guys. Some of this commentary is also because, like, I'm trying to remember what I'm going for. I was going for the chest that was well concealed there between the, platform. You need to actually form a stair. You need to pull the blocks down to here. And then push it over here. So this way you can get to that chest from the stairway.
There's a chest there. And of course there's that chest up there.
Right, we're gonna get that chest later. Now I'm ready to solve the puzzle. I look around here thinking there's another way to solve this. Like, because I'm being kind of dumb too. See, the problem is that sometimes I'm very lateral-minded when it comes to treasure chests. Like, if I see it in this room, I think there's got to be a way to get it within the room itself. Base layout.
Whatever, base. Yeah, it's kind of like staring at a microwave as it cooks your food.
Right. My first EX gem level 3. Booyah! Speedcast.
Speedcast. It sounds exactly what I think it does.
Does exactly what you think it does. Decreases her spellcasting time.
Awesome.
They don't overlap, though. I also gained an EX skill from that called the, I also got the, EX skill, which allows her to move around while casting a bit, which is very helpful.
There's your memory gem. At least now you can save on that puzzle room.
Here's what I was thinking about. I wanted to come back here and grab this chest. So now, that said, we come down here, push it over. Booyah!
Oh yeah.
Intruder alert! And I imagine and I imagine Zalt's going, Lloyd, this was supposed to be a covert operation!
Get past the lasers. That's cute. I'd rather just destroy them.
Explosions? Yeah, I like them. I like them in my movies. I'm gonna go here to tell him the password. I think. I lie. I have a brain fart here. I forget where exactly that room is. So I go all the way around the wrong way. Do I? No, I'm right.
That's the bad. Just to be on the safe side, just end every sentence you say with "I think."
I should really rewatch the rolls I did for these.
You know, I'm really grateful these enemies are so passive aggressive.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Hey, please don't run! Oh god damn it!
They're out of shape. I would run after him, but as one of my coworkers said, I am just such a fat fuck.
It's 11:45.
Yeah, exactly.
Lunch is at 11:50.
Also found me the car device. Oh yeah.
Excellent.
Tune in next time when I think I remember what part goes where.
Solve the Rubik's Cube.
No, Christ.
If I ever run into a game that makes me try to do that, that is an instant put down.
That's an instant game break.
Yeah.
Today on Mythbusters, we determine how long it takes a game to crack in the microwave.
Well, there's already a show for that on YouTube. I wonder if they're still going.
Anyway, now that we're done with all that nonsense, I'm gonna head back north. I'm also gonna head to that room too and hopefully grab those swords that are in that room for a Lloyd. Of course, I gotta do the block pushing shit again. Pop, boop, pop, boop, boop.
I just imagine Zella's doing robot moves now when you said that.
Persei is better candidate for that. Getting down with my bad self. Ah, fucked up.
Right when you get a skit that says tingles.
This place is just big for no apparent reason. It is big. This is true. Do
Thank
the
you for
robot
saying
with me.
it. You always know how to go with conversations. Or maybe she just doesn't give a fuck.
She really doesn't give a fuck. She's kind of like a dry wit kind of girl. But mind you, she's also recovering from her crystal poisoning thing. It tingles! She got shocked.
This was a bad idea.
I'm not sure if I'm going to lose any health from that.
This could cost HP.
Oh shit, that would fucking be that would be miserable. Now I'm able to get these chests. The dragon tooth. Ooh. And the lightning sword. Dragon tooth for Lloyd. Lightning sword for who? I think I forget that I have the either I keep the sword on him now because all the enemies that his weapon has are weak to his weapon. Basically, his weapon has a bonus damage against humans. Or, more humbly, I forgot that I had the lightning blade. Anyway.
We're just going to have to keep an eye on the inventory as we,
I think I leave it on this way because the boss here has an affinity for lightning attacks.
An affinity for lightning, but immune? We're just going to have to wait and see.
I usually don't take that chance.
Progress.
Back in this room here where I wasted 20 minutes of your lives. I get the idea that if I made a bridge from the stairs, I'll have to make a bridge to this platform. And I realize that I can't do that. I can't make the bridge over to that switch. So what you're gonna have to do here is a bit of a guesstimate sort of thing.
How do you think this looks in the eyes of the team? Is it just one person that does the job? Everyone else is looking at the paint dry?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I don't honestly think that's true with all of them, because if it were the case, you know, nobody would have done anything. All right, we got that. Now we got that small lift working, so we're gonna need these blocks, and we're gonna push them onto the lift as such.
You know, because that little lightning rod there doesn't make full rotations, it looks like it's kind of exercising.
What? And twist and pull and twist and shout and twist and shout. Ah!
Someone's not a fan of jazzercise.
He was a shake weight guy.
Shake weight. Oh no. I know what you're talking about.
I realize I goof.
I like the sound of that cancel. How do I get out?
I realize where I goofed, so it's like ultimately a case of I didn't push it the right way or do it properly the first go. So we're back up. Get it on there, lower it back down, go all the way around. You know how the game lampshaded earlier that Boda likes to do things the hard way?
Yeah.
This is fucking ridiculous.
It's just big for the sake of being big, like Lois said earlier.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, besides pushing blocks in this place, what the fuck do you do in a room like this? It's kind of like the Ark. Where are the bathrooms at in that place?
Yeah, right.
Or
way over. How do you use the bathroom in there? Does the face come out of the toilet and scare the shit out of you?
Maybe.
Anyway, now with the block down there, we can activate that, which activates the main lift. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's usually a good sign.
I keep thinking about that chest for some reason. Matt, let it go.
I like how you get an ellipses for choosing cancel. As if the thing is giving you a glare for wasting its time.
More like a passive-aggressive glare, like...
Whatever. They don't pay me enough for this. It's one of those animals in the Flintstones.
I raise it up here because I want to see what I'm doing with the block. Then I get the idea and curse loudly. Like, ah! But first things first. Power up this generator. Then run all the way over here to get a chest. Ooh, beam shield. Adios, red shield. Hello, beam. Reduces your light damage by half, too.
With the recent parts we were editing up, I was able to get a more accurate guesstimation on just how long this playthrough is going to be. This is definitely going beyond Kingdom Hearts.
I know. Wow. EX Gem level 3. You're not worthy of a 3 gem yet, Mr. Murderer.
Hey, you want this EX go level 3? Take those cuffs off. Oh.
I decided he was actually worth it. I decided just to give him the Eternal and Vitality so he can have like an HP up boost sort of thing. You also get a few new moves, particularly triple kick and shit. Now I gotta grab this block, push it all the way over to the other lift. You realize up until when I was doing this part, I forgot I can actually use the lift to carry the elevator down from here because I thought I was gonna go all the way around. So I cursed out loud.
You don't want to make that right turn. You want to make 3 lefts.
Exactly. Nope. Here became a tricky dilemma. But I realized ultimately I was going to have to do this kind of thing twice. First you're going to have to push it in here.
For the sake of getting this chest.
The tomahawk lance.
Sounds like an item for Persea.
Oh yeah. An
It's
axe.
still pretty big though, considering her figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, nice gesture there. Or not gesture, nice attention to detail. When Zulus goes down the lift, his hair goes up with it too, signifying the wind resistance. And here I curse my fate. Only one thing left to do.
How much longer must I push these blocks?
And I realized something else here too. With the other block back where it is, I could have easily just brought both of them with me when I left the room and came in earlier. This dungeon is like the dungeon of hindsight to me. Like I always remember what the fuck I do so much after I've done it.
And since I'm completely unfamiliar with this, I don't know what the fuck to keep in.
I goofed.
It's not a fucking ride, Zelos.
No, that
Where
was
you gotta go, man?
What about the re-yards?
That's the ultimate ride. I mean, you could be there for 3 hours just riding the damn elevator.
Elevator go down, elevator stop, elevator go up, elevator stop. And then Regal slaps Zelos back in the head. This here's the boss elevator, finally. And this boss is actually going to be a rather nasty one.
Ooh. Well, we're gonna see what we have in store for ourselves.
I leave Genis out of this battle.
Why?
Because it's going to be a 2-on-4 sort of thing, and even though that sounds like the numbers are still in my advantage, they'll still bust the shit out of Genis whenever they get the chance.
The power of the star is the radiance of life.
Sounds like a Resident Evil kind of puzzle. That makes no sense.
So like something you read from a self-help booklet.
Kafka! In we go.
So you've come, like moths to the flame.
Ain't he fucking cheesy?
Do you ever say anything original?
Ouch!
You gotta admit, that line is seriously cliche.
I see your attitudes haven't changed, but your impudence ends here. Prepare to die.
You're called, dude.
You're gonna die!
That there is a twin Veluge, apparently, and Boda's got a new shovel sword.
A shovel sword.
That's what it looks like, anyway. It looks like a giant arrowhead. Ewan has very nasty combo potential. The attitude usually stands here, take out Boda first, and go for Ewan, but I try to knock them both down and keep them away. Because, as you know, that's how whenever one is free, he's gonna go after your, whatever one is free or is near your mages is gonna do the, is gonna try to knock them the fuck around. You may notice my beast text coming into play here. Basically, my strategy becomes a case of where I tend to knock them the fuck out first, and then end it with a beast text so I can knock them down and get them away. Also, you may have noticed something else too. Boda's using Earth Magic again, but much more heavier shit. And a lot of Ewan, you know, Ewan has like not only high combo potential, but a lot of his arts have lightning strikes at the end of it too.
So there's the main attack, and then there's the lightning aftermath.
Right.
Boda is he looks like he's rocking less HP than Yuan.
Yeah. Ewan.
Yuan.
Ow. Plus, he's also a lot slower on the attacks. Yep, basic 3-hit shit from Boda, and that's it.
Yeah, that definitely does look like just an arrowhead made into a sword.
So now he oversold. I'm going right after Ewan, and I got shocked for my efforts. By the way, Zelos is armed with his Earth Sword for this dungeon for no reason.
It's been like the last...
So, yeah, I actually did just plain forget to switch the weapons around.
Lightning-based attacks, you'd think that wouldn't phase us anymore, considering we spent an entire half hour here getting tingled.
I don't know, I don't think that really matters so much. No matter how much time you spend at it, you're eventually still going to get shocked. Anyway, Jose has a bit of trouble here dealing with Boda, so I take him and fuck out. Lightning Thrust, that's a fun little ability. Basically, it's just a sonic thrust with a lightning element. Thunder Explosion, that's fucking... That just does knockdown, really.
Some sort of weapon Zidane would use.
Yep. What's up?
Huh?
What'd you say?
This looks like a weapon that Zidane would use.
Yeah, essentially, that's why I said it's like a twin... It's like a twin Veluge slash, That's tier 3! I run right the fuck out of the way so I can easily knock him the hell out for it.
The way he was twirling his weapon there, I thought he was going to take off like a helicopter.
That's what I wanted him to do.
Lloyd, you need to remember that enemy's weakness.
Oh, man.
Oh no, not a bad fight.
Randy's dead!
Yeah, seriously. By the way, I just gained Loudmouth for having Zelos cast a lot of spells, or making him say a lot of lines in battle. Regal got his level 40 title, I think. And Lloyd gained Brave Soul, which is gained by not running away from battle once up until this battle.
To think that it's really evolving.
My X-Spear?
What's this shaking?
Lloyd, now's our chance. Let's take the re-arts now.
You got it.
All right.
That's timed. I like how there's no certification course for this either. Just hop on and fly away.
Unfortunately, there was only one re-yard left, and Lloyd just take off without the other guys.
Possibly. Investigate the cause of this earthquake immediately.
Apparently they're aware of the
What
Manolink
should
thing.
we do about the Riards? It doesn't matter. Let them go. My little friend can tell us where they are at any time.
Little friend? Is there a spy?
Oh, damn it, no!
Oh, God.
Meanwhile, we fly! This kicks the shit out of the elemental cargo 9 times out of 2. Anyway, you can pretty much it's pretty much the same control schema, except the only thing you're restricted to is how you land. And I don't know what the real landing restrictions are. I don't think there are landing restrictions other than you can't land on a mountain.
Well, that's the most obvious restriction, I'd imagine. Can you land in force?
Huh?
Can you land in force?
Yeah.
Okay, you can land in forest. That's good. You can land in grass,
Actually,
obviously.
wait. I don't think so.
Can you land in desert?
Yes.
Beach?
Yes.
Beach?
Yes.
Then I'm pretty sure we're good to go.
I see something I haven't seen yet yet so far. A destination stone. So now we can actually run on Noish again.
If you want to, for whatever reason.
Yeah, but I can fly.
Yeah.
Here's something else too. Abbeys. Or houses of guidance like they were in find out what happens there next time.
So you went to Abby's. I was like, we're going to a restaurant? That's,